Well, you guys knew exactly this video was in works. What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome back to Dark Deception Chapter 4 video. Yes, we are back on Chapter 4 Trail, not completely, but yesterday Q&A happened from Vincent Lung's episode 11 related to Dark Deception, and we've got so much news. We got news related to Torment Therapy, Mascot Mayhem, Barely Buried, Closing Entertainment's Evil Nun, Monsters and Mortals, and Chapter 5. Yeah, Chapter 5. But I have decided, as always, I'm gonna do one video for every single topic individually. So instead of going through Torment Therapy, then Mascot Mayhem, then Barely Buried, as you've already read the title, we're gonna do Barely Buried today. This is gonna be a small video, so let's not drag it out any further without wasting any more time. Let us begin. Alright, number one, we're gonna start off with a question asked by a fan. Will Mama Bear be a threat in a specific area or all the time? And Vincent Livings was like, it's like a dang, what kind of question is that? I'm kidding, that was not funny. But Vincent Living said that Mama Bear will be a threat in the entirety of Barely Buried. Now, I do believe there is an explanation requires to this statement. When he said entirety of Barely Buried, as a threat, yes, sure, she's there, but she's not going to be physically there all the time. You might be wondering, Smack, what are you on about? Are you high? Are you grr? I'm not. And that's a no to both of those questions I just said. But you'll understand in just a second. We're going to get to those questions later. Then number two, we have the origins of Mama Bear and Trigger Teddies. Now, a lot of people ask Vincent Livings that how did Mama Bear's and Trigger Teddy come about? Now, he shared the story before, but let's talk about it again. Mama Bear and Trigger Teddies, aka the third level of Dark Deception, they were actually inspired by Mascot Mayhem's Joy Gang specific member, aka Queen herself, Penny the Chicken. Now, Penny the Chicken was not a thing at first. She was called Penny the Panda. Penny the Panda was the original third cancelled member of Joy Gang. However, she wasn't actually technically fitting in to the Joy Gang, so she was cancelled from Joy Gang. However, Vincent Livings liked the design of Penny the Panda, the whole bear theme. However, he didn't want to make bear thing again, considering we already have Freddy Fazbear, and people would compare, as they always do, with Five Nights at Freddy's and whatever. So he was like, you know what, let me remarket that, let me change that, and instead of Penny the Panda, we got Queen Penny the Chicken, and Penny the Panda then became Mama Bear later. So there you have it. And you might be wondering, okay, still, that does not explain Trigger Teddies. Well, Mama Bear was given a role, and that was the mother role. We'll talk about her in just a second, of her being the mother role, but a mother have a child. Duh. And we got ourselves Trigger Teddies. Now, Trigger Teddies, basically Vincent Livings was looking for teddy bears, small teddy bears, and he came up with Teddies and Trigger Teddies. The Trigger Teddies actually came from the abilities of them. You'll understand why once I make a video on the story of Mama Bear and Trigger Teddies. You'll understand what I'm talking here, but let's move on. Then we get to the cabin and Mindshot area. Now, I'm just adding this myself because there wasn't actually given much here. This gameplay, as you're seeing on your screen, is the one that was revealed a very long time ago. Here we can see Doug Hauser walking outside a cabin area, and he's not in the mines, he's not in any sort of cave, but he's outside some sort of cabin. Fast forward to teaser 1, and we get ourselves a first look at this area. Now, yes, it is a bit confusing whether this is a part of cabin or a part of mines. One thing I can safely say, that Mama Bear will be roaming around in this area. The reason to that is we've already seen a screenshot of her in one of these hallways. These are tight corners, you can see lamps down there, so it is a bit unclear to what this area specifically is, but it is safe to say that it's going to be tight corners, and I don't like tight corners in Dark Deception, especially when a bear who is a mother chasing me. Freak that, I'm out of here. Then at number 4, ladies and gentlemen, Barely Buried's boss will remain a mystery even now. Vincent Living said that for now, the name will be anonymous, but I think here's what Vincent Living should do. Reveal the name, not the design, but just the name, like Joy Kill. Once Silent Hill DLC is out, like a week after that, then we can have name of 2 bosses, and then we'll lead up to teaser 2, and finally the chapter 4 trailer in March. Get ourselves into chapter 3. Alright, now we're gonna talk about Mama Bear's motherly role. Now, I talked about Mama Bear being a mother and how she wants to protect her child, so Mama Bear does not get mad at her babies, aka Trigger Teddies. However, she puts the blame on the player. This actually reminds me of at Dead of Night, Jimmy, how everyone would tell Rose, the mother of Jimmy, that your son is a psychopath. He's not not just a psychopath, but he's a psychopathic murderer. And she would be like, nah, you lie. It's like, my kid is my kid, you lie. I put blame on you. The blame was on Dr. Bose, Harvey. So yeah, same thing is happening here. Mama Bear, being the mother she is, she would not take any kind of complaint regarding her babies. If you complain, you die. Why you die? Because you're the one to blame. Why you complain, huh? Endure and survive. I don't know where this video is going. Then Vincent Livings reiterated what I actually talked about a while back. When in cave, Mama Bear has a unique ability. So in my early videos of Mama Bear, I talked about how Mama Bear will spawn trigger Teddies out of her stomach, as can be seen in her design and one of the voice reveals. But this right here confirms that she will indeed become a main enemy in the cave. Because, you know, we have a couple of zones in Barely Buried. We have cave, we have mines, we have the cabin. So the cabin is like a tease kind of enemy. Of course, she can kill you in there too, but in cabin, she's like teasing you, roaming around, whatever. But in cave, she will be aggressive, spawning trigger Teddies and be more engaged and active in attack towards us, which I am not ready for. And finally, we're gonna end the video with this one, that there will be no Papa Bear. Guys, come on, this was confirmed a long time ago. There's no Papa Bear, and I'm not looking forward to his fan stuff anyway. Don't be like, oh boo-hoo, that's one character we never get. No, freak Papa Bear and everything it stands for. We are having a theme of a kid being raised by a mother alone, a slap in the face of our protagonist, Doug Hauser. But you guys already know that, so I'm gonna leave this video right here. Subscribe right now. 50k, come on. We have time, and it's for free. You can always change your mind. Hey, also make sure to like the video, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and peace.